Saint Nicholas, I believe, of Armenia. So we'd love to hear about this famous poem about him. Now, the stories about him delivering presents all in one night, that came about from
Right.
legend, but he was an actual real figure.
Yeah, and it's also we always think about it as the night before Christmas, but the actual poem by Clement Clarke Moore is called "A Visit from Saint Nicholas." Changed before probably, you know, to sell more merch, right?
Yeah.
And it reads: "'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung from a chimney with care, in hopes of St. Nicholas, who soon would be there. The children would nestle all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter nap. When out of the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what's the matter. Away from the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, threw up the sash. The moon and the breast of the new fallen snow have a luster of midway to effects below. When what to my wondering eyes does appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer, with a
Wow.
little old driver so lovely and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick.
Ooh.
More rapid the eagles his course they came. He whistled, he shouted, and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. Oh,
Ooh.
Comet, Cupid, oh, Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now sash away, sash away, sash away, as leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle mount in the sky. So up to the house top the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came in a bound. And he was dressed in all fur from the head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ash and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung in his back, and he looked like a pauper just opened his pack. His eyes, how they twinkle, his simples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and his beard and his chins was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had broad face, a little round belly, that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump as right jolly old elf, and laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, a twist of his head, soon gave me to know he had nothing to bread. And he spoke with a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and leaving his fingers aside of his nose, and giving a nod of the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the sow of a thistle. But he heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry
Merry
Christmas to
Christmas to all,
all, and to
and to
all
all
a
a
good
good
night.
night. Woo!
Merry Christmas, like, share, and subscribe.